I'd show you the lights down my drive. They got to come down today, although they probably, oh no, is it Friday that they need to come down? I can't remember when 12th day or night or whatever it's called is. Good morning. How are you? I thought I would do an impromptu little car drive with you. It's supposed to be some really bad weather today, but it's quite clear at the moment. It looks quite nice at the moment, but who knows what it's going to be like. I don't think even the weather people know. Let's just make sure I don't get near that person. How was your Christmas and your New Year? Did you all have a lovely time? I was a bit worried about it, if I'm honest with you, because of my situation last year that I really am not going to really speak about or dwell upon this year. That's what I've decided. It's like a death. It's like I've mourned a loss. Everything was such a shock to me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch other videos from like February, March onwards last year. Any car vlogs will have me banging on about things. So yeah, it was kind of like an emotive time of year for me. Very different in my head from what I was experiencing last year, but it was a really, really lovely Christmas. I had my usual quite a lot of time off before Christmas that I like to do. I just like that season, just to relax and, you know, kind of get cozy and just enjoy myself at home. Didn't really work out like that. Obviously we still got Bella. She was 23 weeks yesterday, Doberman puppy, and I find her quite challenging. I'm really scratched up and things from her. Excuse me. So I had to spend a lot of time with her. My son was doing something which meant he was out of the house, but he just had bad luck after bad luck. He got a flat tire when he was going off to do this thing, and we took it to the garage, and they said that he obviously had a flat tire. It was as flat as a pancake, but he needed 4 new tyres, so that was over £800 for him 2 weeks before Christmas. Absolutely not what anyone needs. So yeah, it was just stuff like that. And then what was supposed to be 2 days pushed back to a week. That took the first week that I was off, and then, but it was all nice in the end. My son was such a little darling. He bought me loads of presents because he knew that he just knew. So he just really went out of his way for me, and I really appreciate it. Caught up with some friends, had some days out and some nights out, and then New Year's Eve. I've never been a fan of New Year, I really haven't, and this year especially I was like, you can just leave now. And I was asleep before midnight. The fireworks woke me up, but luckily I've got 4 dogs of my own, and the 2 girls both are really frightened by the fireworks. The boys don't care less, and Bella doesn't care less either. But the 2 girls get all trembly, and there's just nothing I can do to help them. It breaks my heart. But luckily, where we all went to sleep, I don't know what time I went to sleep. I was watching the James Bond film that was on the telly. I saw it at the cinema, but I was kind of channel surfing, and I found it, and I love a James Bond film, so I just put that on and watched it. But then I started to get really tired. It was about time we got to the island thing, so I reckon it must have been about 11:20, and I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to go sleep. And that's what I did, and I was asleep by midnight. The fireworks did wake me up going off around the area, but only kind of, I woke up with recognition of what it was, and then I had a quick peep at my dogs and they were all asleep, and I just went back to sleep. So that was good. I've taken my Christmas decorations down, apart from the ones along the gate, along the fence, and I need to do those. I think it's Friday the 5th. I think they're supposed to be down by Friday the 5th. So I'll get that done anyway. Probably not today. There's going to be massive rain this afternoon. I'm not that eager to get them down. But yeah, I was really, really pleased to see the end of this year. Something weird's been happening this year with me though. I've had 4 men, yes, 4, ask me out. How strange is that? Maybe they want to kickstart their love life or something at the beginning of 2024. But yeah, how weird's that? I haven't said yes to any of them, but you know, it's a good start, isn't it? And I'm back to work. Honest to God, I've been absolutely, I don't know why I get so tired going to work. I'm out of the house for 6 hours a day, but it's like an office job. It's not like I have to, I don't know, you know, fetch and carry stuff. But I get home and I'm absolutely exhausted, which is not good. Oh, I made a nice dinner yesterday. I was browsing on Instagram and I watched this or follow this person called Bored of Lunch, and he was doing like a Chinese inspired beef and broccoli dish. And when I was watching it, everything he chucked in the dish I already had. So it was about 8:30. So I leapt out of bed. Yes, I was in bed at 8:30 and went and got some cubed beef that I knew I had in the freezer out, so I could put it in the next day. And yeah, so it was beef, rice wine vinegar, dark soy sauce, some cornflour mix, an onion, I said the beef, hoisin sauce. It was a Chinese, ginger, garlic. It was a Chinese thing, but I had all of those things in my store cupboard. And so I put that on before I went to work yesterday in the slow cooker. It is a slow cooker meal. And then it was all ready for when I got home. I mean, I got home in the afternoon, so when I got home, I had to put the broccoli in it. That was it, because the broccoli had to stay in for about half an hour. So I popped that in, and then once it was cooked, I just kept putting it on warm on the slow cooker, and it was really, really nice. I've got another portion left from it, but I'm definitely going to make that again. The Bored of Lunch, I went into Tesco's yesterday to get the broccoli because that was the only thing I didn't have, because the day before I'd throw one away that got a bit yellow, so obviously I didn't want to use that. And so I popped into Tesco's, and they've got a new book coming out. I think it's RRP £20, but it was in Tesco's for £10, and that was the Bored of Lunch. I think I might get that. But it was absolutely lovely. I like it when you can find a new dinner that's easy to do, because it's literally a lob it in dinner, and then yeah, a new dinner to add to your repertoire. So that was that. What else? I was talking about something before that. I can't remember. Oh, why I'm so knackered. Yeah, God knows. I feel like I need a holiday, and I've only just come back from holiday. It's ridiculous. I don't know if it's my age or God knows what it is, but I'm always exhausted, just so tired. I'm also, I said before about cleaning at home. My friend came and helped me with some cleaning. She's not working at the moment, so I gave her a little bit of money to help me out, and got the house all nice and clean. And then I want to kind of do one room a day, and I did it on Monday, I did it on Tuesday, and then I didn't do it yesterday. So I'm going to try and catch up today and do 2 rooms. To be fair, I wasn't just sitting, I never sit around at home. Like, the only time I ever sit around really is if I sit down to do a video. But what I was doing yesterday was lots of life admin. I found a pension thing that I had from back in the 80s. It's only a tiny, ridiculously small pension. And she was like, oh, you weren't there long. And I was like, I was there for like 8 years. And then what I realised it was back in the day, you couldn't get a pension under 21. So of course I started when I was 16 there, so I had all those years where the pension wasn't applicable to me, so that's why it's so small. But you know, it's a little something for whenever. It's better than a poke in the eye, I suppose. Yeah, so I was doing stuff like that. I was booking doctor's appointments for my dad and just all like life admin-y things that just take up time. So all of that was done yesterday, and that's what I did, and I didn't have a chance to do the cleaning. But I am gonna say I'm gonna power on today, but I'm actually not. I've got type 2 diabetes, and I've got to have my diabetic eye check where they put the drops in your eye and it makes your pupils go massive. I'll try and do my cleaning before I go off for that. That might be the thing to do. I'm seeing a friend at the weekend. I've got to go into Reading, which is like the next town to us, on Saturday to pick up dog food. I feed my dogs raw food, completely raw food. They don't have any tinned food or kibble food or anything like that. But they're doing a really good offer. As the food's gone up so much there, but they are doing a good offer that if you buy 24 kilos, which is what I usually buy, you get a tenner off. But there was another one that if you buy 48 kilos, you get £25 off. So I went for that one because I have a freezer in the garage that's just for dog food. So I have got the capacity to store it. And you see, because 1 kilo lasts my dogs a day, two days and a little bit, and they get fed twice a day. 4 of them get fed twice a day. So I didn't used to get through it so much, but now Bella, she weighed in last week at 22 weeks. She was over 20 kilos, I think it was 20.3 kilos. So she's turning into a big old girl, but she's eating over 1 kilo a day, bless her. So we really get through the dog food now an awful lot. So I went for the 48 kilo one, so I've got to go and pick that up on Saturday morning. They're only open in the morning on Saturday, and I'll take my dad with me because he likes coming along for the ride, and then I can pop him off down to Sheila's straight after. And then I've got a friend coming round on Sunday. I haven't seen her for ages, actually. Probably, I don't know, maybe 2 years. So that'll be my weekend. Then it's back to work. I hate this time of year with work. Oh, it's just every day, every 84 days of January just goes so slow. It's just a miserable month. I really don't like January. But you know, it'll soon be Christmas. Can you believe, I know we all say it every year, but can you believe how fast last year went? It literally went in a blink of an eye. I mean, it was my worst year in living memory, but it did zoom by, and I'm really looking forward to this new year. That's what I was telling you. So I was telling you about my cleaning, but me and my best friend Jem, I found this thing on Facebook, and it was a 52-week decluttering thing. You know me, I'm always trying to downsize and declutter because I've just got too much stuff. Simple as that. Oh, green traffic light. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Yes. I'm close enough to not say no to it now. So yeah, it's a 52-week decluttering, and I'm really going to try and stick to it. The first week, which is this week, is lounge room furniture. Now, I don't have any lounge room furniture. I mean, furniture, let's be fair, furniture's expensive. I'm not getting rid of stuff that I've paid for. So yeah, I feel like I've got a pass on the first week because I haven't actually got any lounge room furniture that I want to get rid of. I wouldn't mind. I've got this, I think it was made for CDs. It's this drawer, three drawer, and all I've got in it is nail polish. I do put nail polish on my toenails, but not enough for 3 massive drawers worth. So I really do want to maybe cut down on my nail polishes, put them somewhere else, and maybe get rid of that. But that won't be this week. That's just like that's the intention at some point. And I can't remember what next week. I think excuse me. I think next week, without looking, I think it's coffee tables. And I've only got one coffee table and it's not got anything on it, so I'm quite enjoying this. It will stump me when I get to a week where there's stuff that I have got, and that'll be hard work. But yeah, I thought we both decided to go along with it, just to see how we get by. It's just a little something, and sort of it gives you ideas of what to try and declutter. So yeah, I thought I would go along with that. Haven't got anything else to tell you, I don't think. No, I don't think I have. Let me know in the comments what you did for Christmas and New Year. Did I say I've taken my decorations down? Oh, I did, didn't I? I said I hadn't taken... Oh my God, it takes me so long because my house is like a Christmas grotto. And no, I didn't film it this year. It's pretty much the same every year. I just put stuff in different places, that's all. I have got a Christmas house tour video in my playlist if you want to have a look. Do you guys ever look at playlists? Because where I do admin, I'm obsessed with playlists. Everything has to be in its list. So I've got a list for my dogs, a list for my bags, a list for car vlogs, a list for groceries, for cooking, for what I wore this week. Have a look at my playlist if you want to have a look back. You can see the evolution of my hair, at least. It's been like this a couple of years now though, but the ones prior to summer 2020, my hair was down to my waist, so they're quite funny looking at them. I was telling my friend Jem again as well, my most watched video is a video that I made about when I unboxed a Morphy Richards soup maker. That's got 11,000 views on it. So it's funny, isn't it? The things that you think will be popular and the things that get watched in the end. But yeah, have a look at my playlist if you're stuck in on a wet, rainy day, you've got nothing better to do, you've finished your decluttering, go and have a look at my old videos. I've lost a couple of subscribers, that happens, but you know, I would like to be able to tell people that my channel's growing. It isn't, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm grateful for those of you who do watch and have stuck by me. This year I'm not going to get hung up on trying to watch the numbers. If I get more subscribers and somebody likes something that I do, that's what it is. It's just like one video and it catches people's attention, and then it gets pushed out in the algorithm of YouTube, and then all of a sudden you get like thousands of new subscribers. That hasn't happened to me yet, but you know, I feel like 2024 after my shite 2023 is gonna be my year. So this could be the year where I become a YouTube sensation. Although I was watching something the other day where they said that YouTube is dead and it's just not the way forward. Even Instagram isn't the place to be anymore. Apparently everything is TikTok, and I don't even have the app. So yeah, I'm just an old-fashioned gal. Do you know what? Talking about that board of lunch thing that I found on Instagram and made the dinner, I think I might go into Tesco's and get that book. I think I might. What time is it? Oh, it's only 8:06, so no one will be at work yet. I think I'm going to pop into Tesco's and treat myself to the board of lunch book so that I can do some better kind of cleaner cooking. Because what I do is I haven't got anything out like chicken or something, so then I end up getting a takeaway, I'm not gonna lie. And I want to stop that, you know, for health reasons, and also because you know, it costs a lot. It's much cheaper to buy the ingredients, especially when you've got a well-stocked store cupboard anyway. So yeah, I think I'm going to go and scooch and get that while it's still reduced, and then I'll be on my way to work. So thank you ever so much for keeping me company on my journey. I really appreciate it. Let these people amble across the road. And I will catch up with you very soon, my loves. Take care.